Hi guys, EBPMAN, what's habits for me? And today we're going to do a review of a dual port solar charger from CHOETECH. Well guys, this happens to be probably one of the largest devices that we reviewed on the channel, and probably one of the coolest ones as well. It is a solar panel charging solution for those of you who may be out camping on a campsite, on the beach, tailgating, anywhere there is access to the sun. You can use this device to charge your mobile devices. And the great thing about it is that you can charge up to 2 devices at the same time. Let's take a closer look at the product. So let's take a closer look at the actual solar panel. We'll start on the back first. In the back you have this mesh area that allows you to store your cables that you're going to need when using the solar charger. In addition to that, you'll notice, and we'll get a little bit closer here, you have on the upper corner right here is your USB charging ports, and with that USB charging port you also have a LED that indicates when the panel is able to provide power. So that will light up, showing that you do have power coming into these 2 ports. Now these 2 ports that you see here are intelligent ports. So there are no labels. Let me get this a little bit closer right here so you can see it. Make sure it's in focus. You'll notice that there's no designation on these ports outside of USB 1 and USB 2 indicating a 1.0, a 2.1, or 2.4 charging amp for each one of these specific ports, and that's because the actual ports themselves, your USB ports, are intelligent. They will vary and regulate the power based on what your device can accept. So you don't have to worry about where you plug your Apple device versus your Samsung or Android device, LG device. Don't have to worry. Now, if you look closer here as well, CHOETECH actually gives you some tips on what's the best viewing angle when it comes to getting the most power. I will tell you that depending on the strength of the sun and the angle in which you have the actual panel placed, it will greatly determine how much amperage is actually going to be coming out of those 2 ports. So notice that how they're highlighting having it at an angle, not flat. It's okay, it's not the sad face, but the best is if it is in an angle where the sun is hitting it so that you can get the best charge. So again, giving you some instructions there. Now let's go ahead and open up the actual solar panel so you can see what it looks like. So the actual foldable panels are secured by Velcro. So when we pull this area like this, you have Velcro here that is keeping it closed. You have the brand name of CHOETECH appearing on the actual inside as well as the outside of the panel. You'll notice that you have these little bungees on every corner, and this is really going to allow you to hang it up depending on where you're using the actual panel so that you can get the best sunlight. As you fold it open, you'll notice that you have your first panel. We'll open it up again, your second panel, and your third panel. And every single panel has bungees on it. So you notice that over here you have a couple bungees, top and bottom, so you can hold it either way. You can hang it either from this side or from this side if this is what you need to do. And then here you have 2 more bungees that are going to allow you to secure it, as well as one right here. If you tend to fold it over like this, you'll be able to keep it this way. And once again, the back side is where you have your USB actual ports. When the panels are actually closed, as we had them earlier, you're looking at 12 by 6 inches, so it doesn't really take up a lot of space. When it gets expanded, though, you're actually taking up 24 inches in length, so it is pretty long, as you can see here. And I wanted to show you also kind of how does the panel compare in size to some commonly used devices. So here I have an actual Note Edge, and you can see it on a panel, and here you have an iPhone 6. So they're very large panels. Each panel has the solar panel and then has a plastic covering that is protecting the panel itself. Let's go ahead and take a look at how the panel charges in an outdoor area where we're actually having some form of direct sunlight. So we're outside now with the solar panel. And one of the things I have to say is that it is a little bit overcast. It's not as sunny as you'd want it to be, but the sun is out, and you can see that by the area itself. Now, the amount of charge that you're going to get out of the panels is going to be highly dependent on how sunny it is outside. So what I did here is I have an LG G3 connected to the actual panel, and I have this this meter. Now I'm going to try to get in here real close so you can see the output. It's pretty impressive. You're getting 1.33 amps coming out. 1.33. And as you all know, as we've been doing reviews on battery chargers and different devices, that's a pretty impressive, I would say, amperage output coming out of the device. So again, overcast skies. I only have one device connected, and as you can see, the panels are doing a real decent job of providing the power necessary to charge. So this concludes our review of the CHOETECH 19-watt foldable dual-port solar charger. Again, a solar charger that's capable of providing power up to 3,400 milliamps across those two USB ports. I want to thank CHOETECH for making this device available to us. If you're a camper, if you're someone who is on the go and is really looking for power anywhere, this is a great device to consider. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video.